Hello everyone, and welcome to another Cult Theatre stream. I'm Freddy, and I'll be your GM for today.
I'm Rena, your murder bunny that's less murder than bunny.
I'm Laura. I'll be Jenna, hopefully pilot. We can leave.
I'm Judith, and I'm playing Silva, the Padawan.
And I'm Joe, and I'm playing RU-12, the very bluish robot.
Hell yeah, and just as we get into it, I'm going to play another Star Wars opening title scroll. Everyone have fun.
Enjoy.
Oh, so much.
Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 bo. Bo 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 ba da 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 bo 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 bo. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da.
And yeah, and we're done. Sir Simon Edwards says, "Nice hat." And I wanted to thank our new followers that followed when we were setting up. All right.
Welcome to the madness.
Thank you, Sir Simon. It's also my, if I need something to play with, being a Cathar, so I've got my own pom-poms.
All right, so I'm just going. Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt. All right, so the stream can just see what Dantooine looks like from a distance, and I'll also bring the party so they can see the same thing. It's a beautiful planet with bluey green oceans, and yellowy green surface. Now that yellow
reminds me of a lot of pickles over some cheese. I don't know why.
I think you might be thinking in pickles and cheese. Yes, so the yellow that you can actually see from space is related to the fact of just the sheer amount of farming. It's not a desert, that's wheat. Yes.
Are they any daffodil and pansy farms by any chance?
Wheat, daffodil, and pansy, definitely. Sorry, yes, Brina.
No, I was just pointing at so you can see up here.
Oh, that makes sense. But that's you have make sure to use one. Yeah, so that's the wheat. Yeah, sorry. Make sure to use one finger because when you use all fingers, you want to speak. Or you can confuse me, which will also be fun.
I did not even know I did that. I was just like looking at the stream on this computer monitor. I was like, "Oh, look! I can point at the stuff above me."
All right.
We're probably in different positions, right?
Freddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so easy. It's not fun.
My bad.
No, there's no bad. I just thought that was funny. Anyway, sort of coming in. So you've all been to the planet. You've all decided to split up, and a couple of you went to the bounty office to hand in both of your Pablo stars, as you were originally sent to capture one Pablo star and have managed to find 3 through your journeys. Yeah. So after that, we sort of ended, and I just want to know what people are doing now.
Waiting for on our extra Pablo stars.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I will be trying to find. Well, I will be talking to my master because I have this feeling that I could be doing more. There's something growing within inside of me.
Go to a doctor.
I think I had sex with anyone, but
it's a Sith transmitted disease.
Yes, what's up, Joe? Why are you pointing?
I was wondering where Brina is. I was watching the stream.
That is it.
I'm actually touching my emoji. I'm rubbing myself on the head.
Yeah, he deserves good pats. All right, so now I'll sort of bring what the stream can see back to the main ship. as we find ourselves back onto the Millennium Duck / Century Duck, the party boat. Off in a corner, Silva and her master find a place to chat.
Can't reach Judith.
Mm,
That's okay.
yeah, I'm
Sorry.
done there.
Yep, you're over here, and I had a model for your
Yep.
master, but I can't find it. So, oh my goodness, your master! Look, you guys look so different.
Not
Is
related
Dream supposed to be
whatsoever.
seeing said master?
Yes.
Brina, shake hands.
Oh no, they can't. Sorry.
Oh.
It was my bad. All right.
Hello. Hello.
I'm
All
being
right.
so silly. I'm so sorry. My apologies.
It's okay. We can just be quietly silly. Reward the people that are watching the stream.
Yeah.
Reward them.
Yes. Well, we
All
got
right.
Strazo is on now, so.
Hey,
Hello.
Strazo. Always lovely to see you. All right. So, yeah. So, yes,
Strato is a god.
you've come to see. Yes, you've come to see me, Silva. What can I do for you, my apprentice?
We've been through so much finding this Pablo, and there's been times when I'm not sure if I've been fully following the light side of the Force. I just get these little nigglings, and I just need to know that I'm still on the right track. Um, there, I know everything I've done has been done for the group, for my friends around me and such, and I know that that is right, but I think that sometimes it might have dipped its toes into the other side.
Yes. This is something that a lot of apprentices, and especially Jedi Sentinels, face. Because we are so far away from the Republic, and the Council, we're forced to make our own decisions a lot of the time. And that's okay.
Ah,
But it is not something, while the dark side of the Force is something to be avoided, and definitely not something to be indulged in, it is something that, at some level, must be understood.
I see.
Because if you're not understanding the dark side of the Force, you are more likely to fall into its plans, even if you don't fall to its side. Now, I can purge you of these dark side points. Of this dark side, I can purge you of this dark side using a ability, Force Light.
Oh.
But I think you should keep them for now. I think you should keep.
Know my enemies, sort of thing, by knowing myself.
Exactly. Do not fall, my apprentice. But keep it with you and try to understand all that you can.
I will do so. Thank you. I was just worried a small amount, but being within your wisdom has reassured me. Thank you.
Yes. Do not let it get worse, and always remember that the dark side of the Force is nothing to be trifled with.
No.
Much like the light side of the Force. They deserve your respect.
And it shall be given.
I've got one more thing for you. I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I've got another thing to discuss. I have a multi-phase emitter. I've been waiting to give this to you for a very long time. Use it, don't use it, trade it, I don't mind. But this device goes inside a lightsaber, must be built in, and allows you to control the blade length at will. I give it to you to do what you will with it. But do be careful. The inherent trickery of this device leads itself to the dark side, which is why, based on my past, I haven't been able to trust myself to use it.
Well, this is a great honor. I thank you. I will learn to understand it. So I may hopefully one day use it.
Yes. The other thing is here is a collection of parts to make your own lightsaber. I know that you enjoy your double-sided lightsaber, much like mine. Here's are the parts to make one, two, or another double-sided lightsaber. But you must go on and craft it yourself as part of your journey. Also, I've got one final thing. I have been in contact with the council. I have talked about Rat to them, and
yes.
they believe that Rat must be trained in the way of the Jedi. They are the correct age, they're obviously Force sensitive, and they should be guided. We as Sentinels can absolutely ignore their advice and directions if we really wanted to. What are they going to do? Send someone to Dantooine?
Mm,
But there are only 3 candidates I can think of. Myself,
yes.
Aaron Tide,
But oh,
does not want an
mm,
apprentice and probably would not do well over all of them, and one that no one may have thought of. You.
my. Am
Once
I? So this means that I'm allowed to take the test.
you are absolutely allowed to take the test, and the moment you succeed, I think you should take Rat as an apprentice.
That
It's a big
I
responsibility,
would be.
and I'll sorry.
Yes. Yes, it is a big responsibility. If I succeed in making my lightsaber, then yes, I would definitely like to take this responsibility.
Excellent. I think you should take. Leading up into this, and as long as it's not too dangerous, I think you should start to take Rat with you, and potentially, and this is just a suggestion, think of a new name rather than Rat. It's the worst. Yeah,
I'm sure that we're together. We can come up with a new name for it.
perfect. Yes, perfect. Now, once again, bring her around Dantooine. A unique ability to touch inanimate objects and find out the emotions and connections to them might be interesting on such a planet heavy with history, but with so little going on now.
Yes. Thank you. That is a good reason to have her stay with me.
Now, I said,
um.
sorry, please go on,
Oh,
apprentice.
uh, when should I start? Or when can I start?
Take the test as soon. Take the test as soon as you want to. Once again, feel free to bring your allies. Dantooine, the places where you can get lightsaber crystals are very
Mhm.
dark compared to other planets.
Uh,
Alright, we'll see if I'm really enjoying the chat, but I want to see if I can turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit.
Be making too much noise?
Well, no, it's just about the same because of the way I've set it up. It's no, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
You're being so good.
You are being so good.
It's so mean.
No, like yeah, like I once again, I really appreciate it. It's just it's the same volume as dice rolling at the moment.
Oh, you have sound effects on.
Yes.
I
So
Oh.
muted all of Roll20.
all right. The chat will disappear for a little bit.
Right.
No, it's still
So there is more of the dark side here than
meets
the
the eye.
light in some respects.
It is making a sound. Oh, we're so sorry to ruin such a dramatic moment. We didn't know. Yes, please take Rat as your your apprentice.
Whoop!
You must train her in the art of whoop, Jediing, and make your light whoop, whoop.
All right.
That's
Well,
exactly. Is that what was happening?
that was what
Holy
was happening.
When
I
when
didn't
Freddie
think
said
of.
something about noise, the first thing I did is went, "Oh shit! I better mute my mic. It's
All right.
happening again."
All right. Try it again. Try whooping.
Type something. Whoop.
Oh, it's still 100% going. It should theoretically be 2 different. All right. I'll figure this
Sorry, you
out.
haven't had your technical difficulties today, so
Exactly.
we're just going to serve this to you in the middle of Heart to Heart Jedi time.
All right.
I'm just amazed it took so long for us to have a technical difficulty.
Oh, wait a minute. I just heard the whoop.
Enable background chat sounds. Text chat options
All right.
in settings. Try
In
turning that
the
off.
meantime, I'm going to try and see if I can reach Judith.
Judith.
I'm going to grab the top of your head now.
Where? Nice. Where's the
I'll
setting?
pull
Is
it
it
out.
working?
Oh, wait a minute, sorry.
Setting
Can we
is
get the
text chat options.
No, it was
Enable
that one.
background chat sounds.
No, sorry, you're not going to get me.
All right.
Okay,
Try
I'm in the
putting it.
high level dodge.
Try putting it in chat again,
Right.
guys.
Boop.
Doesn't work anymore. Anyway, sorry for the technical difficulties. Love all you watchers, all everyone watching at home.
So it's no
Very
longer
funny.
booping?
No longer booping.
No longer boo.
But we
Okay,
will
you
still.
guys enjoy your heart to heart. We're gonna keep chatting about shit.
Fine, it's like just point me in the direction of where I need to go and everything's fine.
Sorry, you're a Jedi. You need to be more mystic before you can become a real Jedi.
Exactly.
Sorry.
There we go. All right. So and I know I said one final thing, but once you're done with that and you have the time, my good friend and accused smuggler, Alara,
Uh,
as the original owner of the Sentry Duck. Originally, the plan was to have this use the ship to escape and have it returned to her, but
mm.
uh,
Much
they
has happened with the ship.
and in that time they have gone missing. I would
Oh,
wish that you would find them, if possible.
definitely. Without their ship, well, it would have all been bust. So,
Sorry, I
I'm
just read
gonna
it.
and then charge
Charge
the
the
Jedi.
Jedi. Shoot, rat, and charge the Jedi. We can take it all. Thanks, Joe.
All right, so you got to charge me how much?
All right.
Continue your talk with your mentor or
I
whatnot.
would never.
All right. So yes, I would have the.
giving
I
me
would have
fe-
you.
a
I would have
feeling-
you find them.
Yes, find ship owner. All these little things have been written down in a little notebook.
Excellent.
Sounds
Now, if
good.
you. Now, I'll be here in the ship or at one of the local canteens. Although if I am missing, yeah, I'm available to be contacted any time. Or if you need any advice, say about building your own lightsaber, or the dark side, or Rat, or Alara, please feel free to contact me anytime. Simon
will
Edward
do so.
says, "Call her Brat."
But she's not. She's
Maybe if we put an I in there so it's bright.
Yes.
I shall honor the request. You can all call her something else.
You, the greatest fan of children in all of known, you, the greatest fan of children in all the known Star Wars universe, will call her Brat.
Yes.
All right.
Rats.
Now you mentioned that Jedi aren't really welcome on this planet, but the robes are very much all that I have. Is there someplace I can go or to find something that would fit me so I can disguise myself to fit in better?
Absolutely. There is a bazaar near here that sells
Right.
many different things. I believe a clothing store will be there, as well as several different several different merchants.
Mm.
Also, if you other things I know of Dantooine, the ruins of the Jedi Temple have, aside from treasures hidden within themselves, a lot of how you say, merchants who raid the what's left over of the temple. They can have interesting artifacts. Theoretically, they should all be returned to the council and should not be bartered for. But it's the council doesn't have the strongest reach out here anymore.
I see.
Do you have
If I
any?
see anything, yes.
Sorry, no. Please go on. I was just going to say if you have any other questions.
No, that is very much it.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Master. And may the force be with us.
May the force be with you, and me, and Rat, and your
Yes.
group of companions. All right. Cutting back to so just sort of ending that scene. What is everyone else? What is everyone else doing?
Chatting
still
in the ship,
talking.
apparently.
I'm
No,
still
no.
talking to my spare head.
Yeah. All right.
Forgotten.
So the people who went to the bounty office get a notification. Hello. Yes, it's me from the bounty office. I
You sound different.
I've got a cold. That's better.
I'm giving Freddie,
Yes.
I'm giving Freddie 1 GM point for that. That was awesome.
Perfect. Yes. Hello. Yes. So we can go. We can give you definitely the 50,000 credits. For the first Pablo star, but the second one can only do 10,000. One of the big reasons the Republic wanted a Pablo star is for the information he held, but this one seems to be almost blank.
Hmm.
Would you be willing to accept 10,000?
What?
Hold, please.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think my headphones are working.
What?
Someone said hold, please. So
Gemma.
the phone is down.
Gemma.
I'm still Freddy, so it is fine.
Yes.
Hi.
Better?
Yep.
Sorry.
All good. Yes. So, are you willing to accept 10,000 credits? Is the next thing, because at the moment he's taken his earpiece out of his ear while you guys discuss.
I'm fine with it. I think that hey, we don't have to feed the weirdo blank guy.
But I mean, we didn't test how strong he is. What are they going to use him for?
Wait a minute. We talking about the Mandalorian, the Jedi, or the
No,
bounty hunter?
the Mandalorian, not Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And so I have for and against for this. For, he likes me, I don't like him. Against, we do have to feed him. For, not that much. Against, I don't have anything else here. And for, he fights. Wait, against, we would have to convince him to fight.
Right, for us. Yeah.
And
After we've handed in one of his brothers.
well, could we ask for a bit more?
Well,
You
the
can
other
try.
thing is you can get the 10,000, and if we can then sell his Mandalorian armor for 20,000, and
Oh, you mean my Mandalorian armor?
Yes,
Enjoy talking to your Jedi while we chat this out.
yes. I think we sell him naked for 10. I
He
think
is
that's totally
naked. I
fine.
took off all of his
Oh,
clothes.
that's fine. Oh, it's fine then. We sell the naked man for 10,000. I think that seems fair. We're running out of space in the ship. We keep, bringing home droids to clean the floors and bartenders. So
I think you should ask for 15 and settle for 12.
All right.
I'll do my best with middle management. How do I get him back on since he took his piece out?
Well, yeah.
make beeping noises.
Yes, I'm here. I wasn't listening. Let's go. What is? Are you willing to accept 10,000?
We'd rather 15.
I'll have to talk to the Republic about that. I'll just put you on hold.
I'm not taking mine out.
Yeah. What do you mean, like? What do you mean, like 15,000 credits? Well, the Republic doesn't want him. Yeah, but like we want him. No, look, just offer like 14. It'll be fine. We can do 14.
Yes, that
No,
would
no,
be
no,
fine.
no.
Oh, please.
Give me that. I put the earpiece in my chest and I blast waiting music.
Bum 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 ba na 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 na
Yeah.
na.
They
Bum bum
just
bum.
said they want him. They're trying to lowball you.
Does it matter? Can we get on with this to go shopping, to get more grenades, to go rescue my uncle? I mean, God, we can make more money.
But
Have
we
less
can
time.
make a
on
lot
with
more
it.
right now.
Well, look, you negotiate. I give up. Negotiate away.
Hello, welcome to customer service. This is the Century
Gemma.
Millennium Duct, Gemma's assistant. We are here to barter on behalf of said Gemma. I'm going to go ahead and let you know that we heard the entire conversation about your preference of having him within your person. Therefore, we would like to retrieve him, or
you must offer us a substantial amount for his safekeeping. What do
Oh,
you
good.
say?
Hold, please. Why isn't hold working? Ah! What do you mean, sir? You know what? He's not worth that much. Just let him take him back. Alright. Look, we're gonna have to say that, we're no longer interested in the clone, and you can have him back.
Okay. We will definitely take him, seeing as you do no longer want him.
But
And
he
he
will
is
be one.
of no asset to you.
You can come pick him up when you want. Although, we of course had to do a DNA test, so he is slightly, pricked.
We
Damn
know
you.
that he is.
No, we're
But-
stuck with the naked guy.
Yeah, you're going to have to give his armor back to him now.
No,
this
he's
is
not
my
a
clone.
Mandalorian.
Yes, but what
So-
is he going to wear? You can't send
Is
him
the
into
thing
battle
hung
with
up?
nothing on.
I suit
Neither
him.
can you walk around naked. We're going clothes shopping anyway. And you're not even here. Turns off comms.
Oh, please.
Oh, well, thank you. Finally.
Alright. So after that adventure, there is now a naked man who's been given, apparently, a pair of underwear, waiting for pickup at the local bounty office.
Aw,
I
got the-
I turn to Gemma and say, "Look, I had read a book about you know that thing where you say the thing and they do the opposite? Yeah, that didn't work. So not gonna use that in the future."
No, we could have had 10 extra thousand, but no. Now we have to go buy clothes for the naked man, so I don't have to look at the naked man.
Oh, that's my bad.
Yeah, that's this is your bad.
Alright, yeah, so, there's a local bazaar.
Use
Simon,
him as a nanny.
yeah, so Simon Evans uses him as a nanny for Rat.
He's now the
That's
chef
really
for the bar. We're gonna teach him specifically culinary and nanny skills.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we have him nannying, and then we have Roomba following around because children are messy.
Mhm.
Perfect. We get a puppy. We get a puppy as well.
You do know we also have a Wookiee.
I'll be talking to my spare head until some killing needs to be done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Feel free to talk to them in chat so we know what you're saying to your spare head.
And
That's
feel
true.
free
And
for
also,
chat and Twitch chat to respond as the spare head.
also I'm pretty sure I'm the one that's holding all the Vira blades, so I'm gonna
possible.
sell them.
Are we
Well, I'm
selling
just saying, this,
weapons?
Yeah.
Don't sell weapons. We'll need them.
Oh, well, everyone has one vibroblade. The 8 vibroblades, I believe, are the spare ones.
Yes.
well, actually,
That
there
is
was
sorting me
10,
out.
but
Yeah.
I was keeping 2 off.
All right, so the planet of Dantooine is very much sort of open for business. Do you guys want to go shopping or clothes shopping or get into crafting or yeah, and you will meet up to do so?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure walking around in Jedi robes is a bad plan.
Yeah.
So I would suggest not the Jedi. Oh, sorry, the
Oh.
not Jedi.
Well,
Does anyone sorry?
please.
Does anyone
Yes,
have
Jim.
knowledge Jedi senses or knowledge local or
Just Jedi lore.
Jedi lore is fine. Give a Jedi lore
Okay.
a roll.
1 sec. Sorry.
All completely good.
Yeah. I don't know why it stopped on. Anyway,
I have
Jedi lore.
Streetwise.
Oh, I have
Streetwise,
Streetwise and Jedi lore.
Streetwise, both of those would work. I'm a wizard.
Silver
Yeah,
forgot
I've
they
got
were
my
a
robes
Jedi.
on. I'm so, like flaunting the lightsaber.
Streetwise,
Oh.
Gemma knows from her Streetwise check that while Gemma knows from a Streetwise check that while robes can indicate Jedi and often do, they're not 100%. People are never sure. Anyone can buy robes. But a lightsaber, on the other hand, that means Jedi, or someone killed a Jedi.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I'm not good.
We don't
uh,
actually have a lightsaber, so we're fine.
yeah,
Well, yes, I can show the vibro blade instead.
yeah.
Oh, no, you have.
So it's
You
not a
actually
great.
have one if you.
Sorry, it's not a great idea to go around in robes, but it's a horrible idea to go around with a lightsaber at your hip.
I'm thinking maybe a flight suit or something like that would probably be a good thing to buy. Just for walking around when I have to not look like a Jedi.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll keep the my lightsaber hidden behind me, so like under one of the layers of robes or something like that, so it's not seen. And oh look, I'll put a crazy hat on my head. What Jedi would be seen in a crazy hat?
You met Jedi. There's one on our ship that's pretty damn crazy.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. I have emoji Joe. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Unrelated. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, so where do you guys go first? Your options are the bazaar, go exploring, there are lots of caves around.
Bizarre.
Alright,
Bizarre.
so you all arrive at the bazaar. It's a large concrete stone sort of area built into the yellow grass of the area. There's all these different stalls which are built are under an enormous tent that are built into the ground, but seem to be able to be packed up and used. This is not a full market day, so there aren't but there are all the stores that have a permanent fixture here are all here. From what you can immediately see, there's a clothing shop, a weapons shop, which has sorry. There's a weapons shop that has a sign that says "Nothing illegal sold here." And there's a parts shop, as well as a tool shop. There are also several other different shops, but these are the ones that you can sort of immediately see.
They're the ones I'm going to. They're the ones I wanted.
Yeah.
Surprising, but true.
Oh, actually, I might follow you on that sort of thing as well. There is part of my part of my learning and experience gaining is that I need to create something. And as you being a master crafter will be able to show me the right tools to get so that I may do this.
Are you with
sounds good.
Are you with them, Brina?
Yes.
Yes. So you're in BLT, right?
Yo, yeah.
Yep. Perfect. All right. Which store do you go for
BLT
first?
carrier.
I'm
Clothes.
gonna go get the appropriate measured clothes for Naked Man, whose name is currently Naked Man.
Hello, wasn't it?
Meanwhile, I'm gonna use my data pad to send 5,000 credits to the person that I owe money to.
You owe 5,000 credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought you said
Did I
one.
say that?
I thought you said one. Okay, 5,000. You send 5,000 credits.
Regular credit, 'cause
The
interest.
the moment you look it up, you see you've received the equivalent of like 20 different emails asking, "Where's my money? Where's my money? Don't make me call bounty hunters on you. Where's my money?"
Here it is, lol soz.
Yeah. You send the
I
credits
don't say
through.
that exactly, but
Yeah,
Yes!
we'll just turn off our comms.
There's also a droid store at the
Jeez.
there's also a droid store at the back that sells droids and droid parts.
oh, go look there after the clothes.
Right. The clothing store has a lot of different sort of really basic armors. A lot of strong, sturdy clothes that a lot of farmers would wear. Some different sort of some
What suits or
actually some Jedi armor and suits that have just sort of been sold on. Because there used to be a huge Jedi. This used to be the second highest populated Jedi planet in the entire galaxy, right up until Darth Malak bombed the Jedi Temple from orbit, killing nearly everyone inside and just taking out several farms by accident in the time, which is the main reason why Jedi are looked down so badly here. They hate the Sith, but without the Jedi, they would have never been a target for an angry Sith. Yeah. So, what sort of clothing? Yeah. So, a flight suit is just worth what it is in the revised handbook, which I believe is about 250 credits.
right? Okay.
You can also make it look a bit more like a
when-
normal sort of farmer, or you can go a bit more fancy with it, so you look like an out of towner.
Actually, I probably wouldn't be able to pass for a farmer or a local or something like that. So might as well look like an out-of-towner, but just not a Jedi.
Perfect. There's a
uh,
small there's a changing room out the back as well. Although it's kind of like
Mm.
an American stall. You can see up to people's like knees.
Oh, that's all right. Oh dear, I forgot to shave again.
My legs are so
Okay.
furry. Silver just heard that you have to shave under your armpits and your legs. So those are the only parts on the body that are shaved. That is a joke. Please
Yeah.
please go on, Gemma.
I'm going to buy an assortment of clothes that will be adaptable for Rat, who will Brait, whatever we're calling Rat, because children grow. I understand that much.
Yes.
So just a few things that we can buckle up a bit
Probably,
shorter for now, or
Probably a good disguise for her to be get some sort of visor for her eyes.
and yes, some sunglasses for all such things.
For my aviators for the kid.
Yeah. Well, the kid's
Those
blind.
are cool.
The kid's
I'm
blind
thinking
and
more
has
like
dirty
40.
robes covering up her eyes because her eyes look like fish gills.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
want to bring
okay.
that up, but I'm thinking more of a visor like Geordie from that other long time ago, far away.
I'm
Some
imagining
universe.
X-Men.
goggles.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get something appropriate that will hide the gill
A
face.
really big hat.
Like this
A
one.
ghost here.
Like this
Yeah,
one.
but it goes over
A
the eyes.
Mandalorian helmet, just the full thing. Like paper bag. You're so ugly. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get some glass. I'm gonna get some glasses or some goggles or something so we can hide that creepiness and not have dirty robes just wandering the ship. That's just gross.
All right.
Unhygienic.
They offer you a collection of different children's garments that seem roughly about the same size. Some a bit too big, some a bit too small, and visors. Each set of clothing is between 20 and 50 credits, so you can get her effectively a wardrobe for 100.
Done.
Out of your 12,000 sort of thing.
Normal clothes are very cheap. Clothes with stats get a lot more expensive, a lot quicker. Yes. Anyone else want to buy anything?
Well, we need tools. Gemma, we were going to go hunting for tools and such.
Oh, and more weaponry and such. Yes, and parts, random parts. Grab bag of parts and lots of med kit things because I feel we need them.
Yeah. Between the
Buy
different.
naked guy clothes.
Yeah. You buy naked
much
guy
is
clothes. 50 credits. Unless you want to get him some form of armor.
No.
Alright.
Naked guy is nanny with kick-ass skills.
You get him a pair of black pants with a lot of pockets because it was on special, and you get him a white shirt, a loose-fitting white shirt.
Yes.
Does it have an extremely large V line?
It has an extremely large V line.
And
that
puffy, like
Yeah, not puffy. Just big sleeves, but not puffy. You can find one of those, but it's got a very large V line with like a shoelace for tightening it up all the way down, all the way down.
nice. I'm sure this will go well with all the lady customers. What's that? A man with pockets? We want pockets.
He will share his pockets.
Yeah. All right. What
I
else?
forgot. There's also the party side of the business.
And pretty much,
Party boss.
pretty much anything in the revised handbook under equipment is going to be available in this bazaar. If you want
Where do
special
I
equipment,
find it?
it's just in multiple different stores. So I
Where
won't.
do I find the handbook?
The revised handbook is in a document that I sent to you guys. So I'll quickly just link it to you while you guys go shopping for other things.
You're absolutely right. Why did I need to buy naked guy clothes? Naked guy attract more customers.
No,
Wait. Guy that takes off clothes, more customers.
That's true.
Yes, you have to the mystery.
Yeah, that's
is
way
important.
sexier than just not wearing clothes
Oh,
to
God,
everyone
and
else, apparently.
We also have a Twi'lek dancer on board as well. Oh,
And she's awesome. The best ship ever. We're never giving it back.
We need to get some holes.
So maybe not spend
What's the
everything because
bullet
we might have to
on
buy the
hole?
ship.
We're going to rescue them. They'll give us the ship for rescuing them, right?
I highly doubt it. However, they might lower the price, or we could just not rescue.
Leave
Sorry.
them where they are.
Mhm. All right, so
Anyway,
going to other stores in the bazaar, I'm guessing you guys go to the tools section next.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
All right, so there's an older looking man who's shorter and has a really long beard, as well with several different droids that are helping him around the store, as he seems to be sort of, or he's in a hover chair, which he doesn't seem to be able to leave very easily. He just has a section in the back where he makes tools using tools.
Oh my god.
Shocking.
So there are 5 different levels of tools you can buy, and most of the time these tools are used for, like, everything that you can need. So, for example, simple weapons need the level 1 of tools, but level 5 tools, which you need to create the highest level of droids, also work for putting a sharp rock on a stick. So at the moment, the highest level of tools, level of tools you need are for creating a lightsaber, level 4 tools that cost 1,000 credits. If you wanted to upgrade them to level 5 tools later, it would cost the difference between the prices. Because you only need to buy more tools, you don't need to replace old tools.
Right.
So for 3,000 credits each, you could have a full set of tools that could craft everything forever.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right.
Done.
Easy. You pick up the tools, and now you have two full sets of tools. In video games, how there's always crafting tables. If you have your bag of tools and there's a table, it's a crafting table. And you can also lend these tools to anyone else. For example, if you are making, say, a data pad, and you barely don't finish it before the end of the day, someone who has the tools but no experience could try to finish the tools off. Yeah. I'll explain crafting whenever you guys want to do it, but it's effectively make a roll, see if you need to do it for another day or it's finished today.
Right.
It's easier for droids because they don't need to sleep. Yes, Bruno.
Do I need tools to create droids?
Yes.
If so, I would like to buy them, the best that I can afford.
That's
Can we share?
You can
Yes,
share.
but I want my own.
You can share, but only one person can use the full set of tools at a time.
Mm.
So if all 3 of you are
This way-
crafting every night, you need 3 sets of tools.
I could 100% hijack your tools when you sleep, but
Yeah. We'll time share.
I would rather have mine.
Yes. Also, I believe Joe also needs tools. Joe?
Yes.
I believe you also need a set of
Can
tools.
I help you?
They're at a tool shop, and they're asking if I'm asking if you need a set of tools as well. While you're talking to yourself, while you're talking to your
Whilst
spare
I'm
head,
talking to my head.
yeah. While you're talking to your
What does
head,
he
there's
say?
sorry. Coming back for a second, you're still talking to your head, but you have a little transceiver to hear what the rest of the party is doing a little bit away. So if you hear your own name, you can respond. So
Yes,
someone
I can.
asks, "Are you on 2? Do you need tools?"
I certainly do.
All right. Would you like to get another
Get
full
me
set?
some tools.
Would you like the full set of tools so you can do everything for 3,000 credits?
For 3,000? Absolutely. Do I have 3,000?
You do.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I'll get the
We have-
tools.
Yeah. Perfect. You
Thank you.
You have 4 sets of tools capable of creating everything from lightsabers to high-level droids to sticks to grenades to custom equipment that doesn't even exist in the books. Everything. Cool.
That's what Gem is for.
Yeah.
Get.
All right, cool. Yeah, so he's very, very happy. He hasn't sold a set of tools like this in years, let alone 4 of them at once. It's like, if you need anything from me, ever. And you know what? Just because I like you guys so much, if you need another set of tools, like one of yours gets broken, I'll fix them for free. Or replace them. I'll give you a nice warranty on exactly 1 set of tools.
Exactly
This is
one set
why-
of tools. Yes.
This is why we support local businesses for that personal touch.
Yeah.
Who's set of tools?
Anyway, I'm Bob. A different Bob.
Hey, Bob.
No,
Builder.
I'm Bob the Tool Builder, and I appreciate your business. Yeah. Actually,
That-
what are you guys going to use the tools for?
I like
Well.
making other robots. I'm suddenly English.
It's okay.
All that.
Oh,
Shall we
no.
all be a
He is
What are you
thick.
going to use the tools for? So
Uh,
droids. Anything else?
I'm gonna fix our ship.
And
Oh.
I'm wanting to learn. So isn't it a good thing of an apprentice to have their own tools so they can follow their master around and learn how to do things?
I heard a rumor. What do you mean, master?
you?
Anyway,
Well, master builder, like yourself.
Oh yeah,
But
fair.
I'm not learning from you, I'm learning from her.
Ah, that makes sense. Look, I've heard a rumor actually. You know how the Jedi Temple was destroyed a while ago?
Yes.
Yes, I suppose, yeah.
Those poor farmers.
Wait, one sec. The beep, the swooping has come back, and I know how to
Oh,
get
no.
rid of it.
Yeah.
Because
Not forever, apparently.
I've got 2 different windows open with the game, so I can do things behind the scene. Alright.
Meanwhile,
Oh, man.
danger. I swear Silver is the only character that does this to me. Whenever Silver brings up something that I'm just like, no, we shouldn't be sharing this. Why are you all for honesty?
Because
Silver
Silver's
just tells the truth. And I'm just like, no!
Silver's the good guy. Silver's
Hey, are you saying that we're not good?
I'm saying I'm wanting to learn. I'm learning from a master, and I pointed towards Gemma.
Silver is lawful good.
Yeah.
Gemma is neutral good.
I'm lawful for myself.
Or even chaotic. No, even chaotic good. Sorry. Cutie Pie is somewhere in that evil category, or chaotic. Or
Like a good one.
yeah.
I'm the best kind of evil, not saying much.
And what's this? Joe, and RU1 too, always starts with violence, but can be very easily convinced to not violence.
He starts evil and progresses.
It's just it's just how he was programmed.
It's balance.
Yeah,
they can learn.
Blame your programming.
All right, so so you're able to buy force. Yeah, I've got. You know how the Jedi Temple was bombed a couple of years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Those
Yeah.
poor farmers, yes.
Well, I've heard rumors that there's a secret entrance into the back of it, into an underground facility with a lot of special materials. Since you've been such loyal customers to me, I was going to do this for myself. I was going to investigate this myself, but I've got a map, and in exchange for a share of the profits, I'll be willing to let you have it for free.
Yeah, you're going to investigate yourself?
Well, with my droids and my chair.
It might be safer for us to
Yes,
to
you
go
guys,
in there
you
for a
guys
bit.
seem more adventurous, worldly, off-worldly.
So we're saying a 50-50?
I wasn't going to ask.
I don't know.
I wasn't going to ask for that much.
Jenna, what would you say is a good thing for it?
We could not find anything. I think we should do an assessment first.
Of course, yes.
Well,
That's
how
why
about
you're the
this?
boss.
I'm going to ask for at least 1/5 of whatever you find, in terms of value.
You got a QT.
I don't know. Can you do a check of something?
Sense motive, appraise.
Do I have either of those?
Well, there are 4 of you, and there's 1 of me. So 1/5.
I can do sense motives, yes.
Actually, there are like 10 of us.
Oh,
seems
wow.
perfectly reasonable. We
Well,
should
I'm willing.
totally go.
I'm willing to share it with the crafters.
Well, that's 4 of us, so.
Yes, well, you know.
Hey, it'd be 5. Oh, what's my robot's
hide.
Yeah, maybe he's got sense motive.
I don't think he does, but he might. If he rolls higher than.
That's my sense motive roll.
Can I sense? Because I'm very suspicious.
You can
and I don't
absolutely
like
sense. Sense motive is anything from the look of a person to are they straight lying. All right, between a 19 and a 22. While this,
That wasn't me. It was the robot.
while the
Hide.
it's like beep 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 beep, and like just sort of pops out of the bag and whispers in your ear. I don't like this. This seems interesting. Okay, Cutiebot. With that roll, what the vibe you're getting is there might be something valuable at the end of this treasure hunt, but Meow. Yeah, the real reason
Sorry.
he didn't go for it is because it's dangerous.
Shocking.
Real
A man
dangerous.
in a hover chair. It's in danger.
Effectively,
Because I'm in BL, I turn off my transmitter that speaks outwards and I just use the comms.
yeah.
And I say, hey guys, I know you really like this person and keep blabbering about percentages that are ridiculous.
Very ridiculous.
However, tell him that we shall come back tomorrow with more information once we talk to the last crafter, because I feel like this conversation could go a long time and go very bad very quick.
Sounds good. I'll just keep the
Okay.
map. I'll just keep the map with me here until you agree.
No problem. That seems totally fine. We need to discuss this
Mm.
with A.
Oh,
Sorry.
good. Yes. So please, what is? There's the sort of other stores you can go shopping, and I need. So the next one, there's the droid maker, as well. The droidsmith, as well as some other characters.
So we were looking for some med packs or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, so just bringing up the revised edition rulebook and also sending it to Brina. So if you guys could go to a different store or just talk about yourselves about what you're planning to do, that would be lovely, and I will be right back in communication with everyone.
So,
Cool.
why do you guys instantly trust everyone? Just side question. By the way, none of this is being said in loudspeaker. This is directly into your ears.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it sounds cool to go for a treasure hunt.
Yes, but you have not assessed the risks. That
but we
sounds like
won't be
big
able
risk.
to. We won't be able
We've a
to
murder
assess
robot.
the risks until we take the risks.
We have a murder
Would you
robot.
gamble? It's
Yes.
no.
That is, well, Gemma, isn't that what you do? You like to do?
Yes.
Exactly. And if the force leads me in that direction, then that's the way I'm going to go.
I just
I think this was
think
the
it'd be
force. It was
cool.
an old man in a wheelchair.
The
Yes.
force moves in mysterious ways.
He was totally legit going to go himself. I mean, really. With his drone.
I've
He
heard
said
a song.
1/5 of the profits, right? What if we
Yes.
said something along the lines of that is fine as long as we are. If the profits count as the profits, right? So we spend money to go do the thing, right? And all of that is counted within whatever monies we get. So the profit might only be 3 coin if we had to spend a lot to get in there, you know? Like,
But also, how will he know what we've got?
Exactly.
you're
So-
right. This is tax evasion. Let's go. The opposite of tax
No.
evasion. Deliberate tax.
Or stealing?
It's
Misleading.
Misleading.
not stealing. It's not necessarily misleading either. We
He's
do need
saying
shit
the
to
value of.
survive.
So if we don't sell the things, then we don't have to give him any money.
True, there
And-
is no profit.
And also danger
profit,
money,
yes.
finder's fee, all these things. I think if we have a chance, I think we should totally do it. But, it depends on having a chance. I just somehow managed to close my roll.
And the other
Okay.
thing is,
For giving him nothing. Like, I still would want to go through with giving him something for his travels of giving us the map, but I think that it is weighted badly if we're the ones taking all the risks and he's just like, have a map. Like, yes, we wouldn't do it without him, but what if we die?
well,
Have you ever
no,
thought
exactly.
of that?
there are things. I'm sure that we will find some small trinkets that we can give him and such, but I'm sure there are also other Jedi word I'm thinking of, artifacts that should not fall into strange people's hands and not knowing where they will end up.
We go, we assess. Oh, look, it's really dangerous, like too dangerous. Screw that. We go hunt my uncle. Or we go,
Or
it's dangerous,
find
that dangerous.
what I need to
and
finish off my training.
Yeah, and that, all that, whatever. But we go, it's dangerous, but not that dangerous. I mean, we did take out the hammerhead ship thing. So, we might get some really good, fancy new droid. We haven't got one from
Pushing.
Dantooine yet. Pushing?
ambushing. We ambushed them using small
Oh, I
droids
know.
that snuck into their facility. You can't sneak into a cave. There's
Well, you
no
can, but-
deliberate small toaster bots that clean the floors in caves.
Yeah, you do have a point there.
Do you, I also have a point that my robot is literally named H1D3. It's hide. It's what it
Hide.
does. Hide.
Yes, it can hide, but the rest of us would die.
Yeah, but we send him in very stealthily, very slowly, because he's precious to me, and apparently a he. And we see what's there, and then we, run screaming or go woohoo, free stuff.
Uh-huh.
Minimum of violence.
All right. I finished linking the things. There's now a new channel with links, as well as a link directly to the revised handbook. It is page 140 for the page 140 is the description. Page 143 is all the things you can buy from the local area. There's also there's also a bunch of custom equipment in the arms and equipment guide that you can also buy from around here. All right.
Do you guys need medical kits and stuff?
Yes.
I think we
Yes,
should have some of
medical-
those.
Yeah,
I can't use the
Stims.
Force.
All right. So for 250 credits, you can buy a medpack. Medpacks heal 1d2 wounds. Wounds are very hard to heal, or like 1d8 vitality. And they can instantly stabilize someone if someone's bleeding out by using it on them. They cost 250 credits. You can get Mastercraft ones, which are usually a bit harder to find, which heal 1d4. There are also stim packs, which heal double that for double the price. But they don't
Maybe the
instantly
stims are easier.
but these stims don't stabilize people instantly.
Oh, okay, right. So definitely the medpack.
Yeah, or a combination of both. So
Yep.
you can buy those. There's effectively a guy that's looking a bit out of it. He looks like quite buff, but a little thin, and a bit sunken eyes. And his store is labeled Medpacks and Stimulants, finest Mandalorian made.
Sweet.
Let's do the get at least 4 of the top. Well, I'll get 4 of the top med packs.
Shopping episode.
Yeah.
I know. They're so exciting.
Yeah.
Go shopping.
How much were they again? So 500
Yeah,
each?
500 for stim packs each, 250 for med cats each. Stim packs are one-off use. Med packs can be used many times before they run out.
Okay.
I buy stuff. I'll work it out later.
Perfect.
Med stuff. Parts. Off I go.
Yep.
Oh, and grenades.
Yeah. Also,
I
for
reckon
about
you should.
there's a junk dealer. For 300 credits, you can refill all of your jerry rigging stuff. Although I don't think you've used it since last time you refilled it.
Don't think I have.
All good.
You could still get a backup one.
Yes.
Exactly. And parts for this ship that we're not giving back.
Yeah.
By the way. Ever. Ever. My ship now.
Right.
Well,
You guys can
unless we then strip everything out of the ship and find our own ship and then give this one back. But
Do they have spray paint?
Oh, they do. They do have spray paint.
yes,
Because
we do
I
need
need
to
some of
change
that. I buy enough to cover the old logo and replace it with 2 different logos depending on where you're standing.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that works. Yes. So you buy a bunch of spray paints. They cost you 20 credits altogether.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of like the D&D economy of equipment for adventurers is ridiculously expensive, but equipment that isn't necessarily useful for adventurers is quite a lot.
I'm sorry. What
Not quite a
dungeon
lot.
have they been in? Spray paint or chalk or whatever. It's
Exactly.
pretty useful. It should be way more expensive.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that's just being creative.
Ask this medpack guy
Yes.
if there's any unexplored caverns to do with people that wield lightsabers in the area. Like, I want to know if this is a common map. Like, surely I've seen treasure hunts or something where everyone is given the same map and been like, go to adventure. Everyone is special. And I'm like, this bullshit.
Okay, give me diplomacy roll. No, you don't.
Yes,
You don't
I
need a
think-
diplomacy roll. You're not trying to convince this guy to like you. He's like, there are lots of caves and in the area. A lot of them are dangerous. The treasure hunters come to this world a lot. Theoretically, it's not allowed by the Republic, but we don't really care what they have to say anymore, since they cause so much damage to our world. Oh,
Any other ones you can point out? Any map that I could buy where you could circle these?
I don't know of any maps you can buy. I know that there are treasure hunters directly outside the remnants of the treasure hunters right outside the remnants of the Jedi Temple, but they keep all their stuff really close to their chests because they don't want to have the way they get their treasure compromised.
Fair, fair.
Also, my advice: if you try to buy stuff from them, don't act like a cop.
How do you know I do that?
You don't, but you're in a police droid.
I am?
So you are a police droid, sorry, because he's talking to VLT.
BLT, yeah.
VLT is a police/security droid.
How do
BLT,
you
hurry
not
up.
look like a police droid? Can I buy more spray paints?
You can buy more spray paint, yes. Don't be. You haven't met these guys before. I said, oh, be cool. All right. Yes. What else? Yeah. What else?
I
Um,
think myself, I can't think of much else.
oh, we need food. We haven't got any food on the ship.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Oh.
We've got 8 it all.
Yeah. You can buy lots of supplies and things. You depending on how much supplies, you
Okay.
may need to get a speeder or something, like just temporarily. If you guys can't carry all the supplies you're buying. Not like you don't have to
We
buy a
ask them to
speeder, but
deliver it?
yeah, they
Fire.
yeah. Well, there's a guy.
We'll get it delivered.
There's a guy in the bazaar. We don't work directly with him, but he's willing to deliver stuff for people. He gives you a deposit for the worth of the. He gives you a deposit, and then he delivers your stuff, and he asks for the deposit back. And if you don't give him his deposit back, then he shows why he used to be a soldier.
Is his name Umar?
Is
Last
now.
name Eats?
Is now.
Ah, he changes his name frequently, I see. Untrustworthy.
Yeah. So there's a junk dealer. There's all the different stuff with the Adventurer's Guide. I'm just gonna mute my mic for a
Crabs?
second.
Yep.
Me, the robot that does not breathe, wants to carry some sweet kush.
Sweet Kush.
Well,
It's yes.
drugs.
Does-
It's illegal drugs.
Yeah.
Oh.
That will make
Sir.
you
I
will not
straight up
smell
say.
like a cop. You will not smell like a cop if you're carrying around kush.
Exactly. Unintentional
Genius.
perfect.
You get a mic.
Ooh.
Comms come in from Kevin. Can you buy me some more droid parts? I've got some more experimenting I want to do. I can't pay you though.
That's Kevin. It is fine, but you have to tell us before you modify things in the future, beforehand, before you start.
Is that retroactive,
Told you.
or is that just from now on? Because this is a very important distinction.
I would like a list.
Okay, I can give you a list.
That would be great. But from now
I'm
on,
Kevin.
you have to have conversational verbal approval from me.
Yeah.
Silver
R1
does not
2
count.
says through the mic with the devil face on. Can I kill Kevin?
Oh, we like Kevin.
I do like
He can
Kevin.
make you a nice big gun.
So if we all put in, say, 100 credits or something like that to get some food
Yep.
Well,
liquid for us who need
work
it,
that out.
really.
We'll work that out off screen.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
fine. Same
yeah.
with the droid parts.
Yep.
Box of
It would be
parts,
about
doesn't matter.
500 for each.
Okay. Yep, can do that.
Can I also just buy droid parts for repair reasons?
Absolutely. Do you have anything in mind, or is it just general? Do you have any droid building in mind, or just general repair?
So general
Droid.
repair is for the, I guess, the spider that may
Yeah.
have hurt himself, but I could probably use the 3 droids that he had to fix that, so it's more like a future-proof And I want to try and get parts for a Quidditch, like a golden snitch
snitch?
sized droid.
Yep, that can also work.
Ooh.
That'll be more expensive because the more complicated the droids and the smaller they are, the more expensive.
Hold up. That's a
Yes.
follower.
How much
Huh.
would that be to start?
I'll just say thank you for following Gigabase of 68. Lovely to have you. Yeah. Hello. So how much would that cost? Since you've got a lot of droids, I'm gonna say about 1,000 credits of droid parts.
Okay, but I scavenge from other droids.
Yes. Yeah, he's not giving you any fully constructed droids. He's just, you're just looking around and picking up parts that are going to be useful and putting them in BL.
So these ones, the small one that I want to make, or is that for the repair parts?
Those are for all the repair parts, plus the, actually no, the components for the small droid is going to cost another 5,000 credits on top of that. Actually, no. The final droid would be worth 5,000 credits, so it's 1/3 of that, so 1,250 credits. Rounded down.
Altogether, I'm confused.
11,250 credits.
Okay, getting up calculator because I can't be bothered minusing.
Can you take this out of that 50 grand?
1,250, did you say?
Yeah, 1,250 credits.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, 2,250 altogether.
Okay.
Sorry. I got my ones on.
Cutie is prone to being broke.
Yeah. Well, you're going to make a droid that's worth about 1,000. You've got a bunch of repair parts, and you're going to make a droid that's worth 5,000 credits.
If it ain't broke, I'm not fixing it.
Yeah.
If I ain't broke, I'm not fixing it.
Oh, you're going to be so pretty. We're going to bling you up.
Yes. Oh yeah. Let's take a quick break. Thanks everyone for coming on, and we'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes, maybe longer. Probably 3 to 5 minutes. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We're back from our break, and we are here to the characters have done their shopping. They've bought droid parts. They've bought clothing. They've bought general supplies. And we can work that out later. They've made a couple of potential friends, and learned a little bit more about the planet they find themselves on. All right, so you've done with shopping. You've gotten supplies. I'm also going to say that you've bought some really basic supplies that usually adventurers need. Things like rations, water, stuff like that. Is there? All right, so what's up next for the party?
We're gonna have to go meet up with 1-2, right?
Yes. You 1-2's just chilling back on the ship.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Joe. We just started just a little while ago.
Oh.
Yep. So what are you guys doing? Are you going to go back to the ship? And chat, I asked chat what should the party do next, and the chat suggested a party on the ship.
The advertisement has to have worked, right? So we're gonna go back and check out the sitch there. If the bartenders are doing good, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna mind wipe BL so he doesn't have his own. While they cruise around the party atmosphere, and then we head off.
All right.
I think that's the plan.
Before we leave the bazaar, I talk to our friendly neighborhood drug dealer and say, "Party ship."
Oh,
right away.
Right.
Come
I
party.
wanted drugs.
Yes.
Always good at a party.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down with some supplies.
We'll give you permission to sell them on the ship if you want to come. However, maybe give a couple at discounted price so that they'll come back.
Absolutely. All right.
I'm not hearing any of this.
you return back to the ship with a nice little scene of all the different characters chilling in the bar. Certain characters like Aaron Tide and Pablo and Taruk are all chilling by themselves, not quite sitting next to anyone. Yeah. And I think this is actually the thing I'm going to have on default when you guys are on location. Anyway, yes. So you sort of come back to the ship, and give me a roll. Someone give me a d20 roll to see how or 1d100. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. I'll take the 13.
Fine.
I'll take the 13 because that was first.
Right, these dice have got to go.
yeah. So
crazy with you all.
all right. So they after sort of talking for a little bit, so you find a couple of people outside the thing looking for a place to drink, but not enough for a party. Looks like the message hasn't quite spread that far yet, and might take a couple of days of advertising, as it is only it only affects people transmitting communications through a very specific gateway. So effectively, at the moment the satellite affects between Nar Shaddaa and Dantooine. So that's yeah. So you'll have to spread your message a bit more.
We have. We talked to the drug dealer.
Yeah. So a couple of people come in. They have a look at Bob's bar and Kevin's bar, and go to Kevin's bar because they tend to not Kevin's bar. Sorry. They go to the other bar, the one with Server Master, because they actually seem to enjoy his puns, his near constant puns. Yeah, and they start drinking and paying for money, and despite the fact that your bars are very overpriced for Dantooine, they seem willing to pay. They also keep talking about how this fact is, this is so overground, and people wouldn't have heard of this bar, so we like it.
Overground, yes.
Yeah.
That nice.
While you guys are all sort of chilling and thinking about your next move. Yeah, there's a slow passive income.
Nice. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Passive mala. Mala? Credits.
Moolah. Moolah.
Passive moolah.
I would like to. Well, yes. I suppose one of the things we need is a detailed map of the landscape.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask my master if she's got something like that since she's been here
Yeah. Yes,
before.
yes, my apprentice. I have it right here. So here is the Jedi Temple. Points to the map.
Right.
Here
Mhm.
is the caves. I can make an actual map for you guys
Yep.
on next break or next week or whatever. Here are a series of different caves. Here you should not go to. These are a collection of Sith burial places. Very powerful in the Force. And here is the main town. In between is littered with
Thank you.
facilities and farmers, and do be careful, as there has been an explosion of skyracks in the area, floating clawed beasts that attack anyone that go near them. Theoretically, it should be fine if you avoid their territory, but they tend to conglomerate where where either the light or the dark side of the Force are more common.
Thank you, master.
Sky rats.
Skyracks.
Sky rat.
S. Yes.
Oh.
All right. Please go as you will.
Right. I will go to take Rat off to one side and have a talk with her.
Excellent.
Oh, he's in your clothes.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Gemma. And I will hand those over to Rat. We really need to come up with a new name for you.
Your master, Sylvana,
Hmm.
asks if you want her to come with as well.
Yes, please.
All right, so the three of you find a side location. Oh, also, this happened. This is happening now. Viv, thank you so much for getting her off planet, and it says that she's done. She always meant to come to Dantooine, and she wants to leave the ship.
Oh,
Viv is
the Twillick.
yes, the Viv is the Twillick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, one of you could talk her into maybe a form of employment, but
All right. You guys, go to Rat's bedroom, which he's been sharing with Viv.
Yep. Right. Rat. We have something we would like to ask of you.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
We know that how strong a force sensitive you are, and some of the skills that you have, which would be very useful, helpful in what we do with on the light side of the force. But you need training. And
Yes.
my master has thought that it would be a good idea if I was to take you as an apprentice once I finish my training, which hopefully should be very soon. Um,
That sounds lovely. I just have some questions.
yes,
What does
please.
Force sensitive and master
Ah.
and apprentice mean?
It's being force sensitive. I know that this is part of who you are. You can feel the force. You are guided by the force. You are guided to do the right things.
Okay. Like here?
You feel
Here?
things before they happen.
Oh,
Yes.
you're right. Doesn't
You
everybody?
feel things. No, not everybody does. Myself and my master do. Aaron Tide does. The Gemma is probably guided in some way by the Force, but has no real connection to it that we know of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the droids, they're a mystery. You can
Sylvana
you
just
feel
looks at
things
you for a
before they
second.
happen. Yes.
Sylvana looks at you for a second when you say the droids are a mystery. Looks back, like like the tiniest look back. Like that's
Mhm.
wrong. I'm not trying to interrupt.
Yeah. But we see things before they happen, not see them in front of us, but within us. So we know how to move, how to react before everyone else.
Okay.
You can see things that happen, feel things that happened in the long past. I'm sure if you've touched things, you've felt a vibe from it.
Yes, I have. I knew that. I knew no one else could do that. But this is a lot, and you keep saying the word "see," and I feel like it's a little offensive, given my. I'm kidding.
That's what I'm trying to say. Feel.
Feel. Yes, I do
Be
feel, and I
aware
do
of.
The force
sense.
runs through everything,
Okay,
but
so
not everything feels the force.
I'm sensitive to
See.
it. I'm sensitive to this
Yes.
force.
Yes, you are. Very strongly.
Hey, what does this mean?
Now to do with that means you're very special. But can be your path needs guidance. Within the force there is the upside and the downside. No. The light side and the dark side. The light side helps people. It thinks of others before themselves. The dark side is all about yourself. And has lots of negative passion and feeling, and that everything that's wants to stop you from helping other people. Whereas the light opens and shows the way. The apprentice and master. The master is just somebody who is willing to teach. It is a form of reverence.
So you'll teach me the light side and the dark side?
I will teach you what I can. There is always a thing of the force guiding you as well. So you
Okay, so I think I
let
get
it go
it.
through you, and it will guide you in the right direction.
I think I get it. You will guide me and teach me about this force and about myself.
Yes,
Does that mean I have to leave the ship?
it will mean that you will be moving off the ship, but we will be coming back to the ship.
Okay, so I can stay here? I really like it here.
Yes, no, the ship is now your home.
Thank you. I've never had
We
a home
actually have,
before.
and
You
these are the only clothes that you have. So I hand over the clothes that Gemma bought, and maybe try these on, and hand over a visor as such, and instead of having the rags over your eyes, let's try these.
Okay, I'm down. I'm happy for that. Starts getting changed in front of you guys immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
There's no shame in the body.
there's no show. Yeah.
There's no
Alright.
more weird gills, is there? Because
Yeah, so it's effectively they're like her eyes are organs that take in the force.
The force is kind of gross.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
When you see really big beings that are like the closest to the force ever, they're so far past our idea of life, it's kind of scary.
Mm.
But they've got what essentially midichlorian siphons on their faces.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
"Blah." And I used the word midichlorian. Blah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Gemma,
anyway,
everyone
so
is different.
so
You're different.
once you've completed your thing and taken Rat around, just in terms of game mechanics, she will become a level 1 Jedi Sentinel. She will be her own character, but during combat, you will be expected to, if you want to, play her, just like all the different droids and stuff.
Yep.
Congratulations, you now have a mini droid.
Thank you.
Everyone did it. All right, let's go.
Glad that
Right.
happened now, not last session, because shooting her through space into another ship was probably a really bad plan.
Yeah, almost definitely. All right, so can I go to everyone else? So there's a stream of passive income. Taruk actually puts his arm up and wants to talk to BLT and Cutie.
I like that. When I'm
Wifing BLT. So BLT's transition circuit, probably not the best right now.
Well, that's
Transition
right,
or
but-
translation?
That one.
Yeah.
translation. Exactly.
Basically, QT bot is not paying attention to anything except for what he's doing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, jeez.
QT bot.
I turned you down. I turned you up because I
Sorry,
couldn't hear
yeah.
you very well.
No, I just the microphone was very far away.
All right.
My bad.
All right. Go about yes. So. All right.
He
What?
is welcome to say whatever the hell he wants, and I will passively listen.
All right. He sort of wants. Hello. And the translation bot says, "I'm still a Wookiee," and he's
Yeah.
taking a long time to like translate these thoughts out. I'm still a Wookiee. I still have my honor. I'll never forget what you did to my my brother, but it was fair and it was in combat. So I'm going to ask something. I owe you a life debt. Regardless of what I've said before, you are alive. I've seen it. I've seen you. You are alive. I've seen you. I've seen you grow. I've seen you learn. I've seen you create. I've seen like you blossom fruit, which is a bad translation of a Wookiee saying about a live tree bears fruit. So I don't want to serve you for the rest of my life, but I will do what you say for a year. As long as you don't ask me to go to Kashyyyk.
I have forgotten what Kashyyyk is.
That's the homeworld of the Wookiee homeworld.
Oh my god, I know that. I feel bad.
Yeah, no, how dare you know one of the major locations in Star Wars where the best character is from?
But it's not in the movies, so I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
It's in the prequels.
Yusi turns around from being lodged inside BL's chest and like looks at him very confusedly. There is so many things that QT could say that would be wrong here. So I don't know what to say.
You can think about it. You can think about it. Want. I do not mind. I'm trying to show humility here. Because the more I look through the ship, the more I see what you do, the more I like it. You took down a Republic ship. I could never dream of doing that. You don't have to take me along. You can leave me in the ship. You can order me to fight people. I'm not going to clean.
How did he know I was just going to say just clean the floor? I don't care.
He's been watching you.
He knows me too well. But I have a Roomba now.
Just Kim's voice just keeps coming up, being like, "Clean the floors."
Oh my god, is this bleached?
Otherwise, I would ask that you let me leave here. This is on you. So this is your decision. You're the one who owns the next year of my life. I have identified it as not chains, but a tether.
So you're not going to kill any of us?
No.
And
Even
you're not
though
going to-
even though when rage overtakes me I might feel like it, I will not.
And you're not going to try and take one of our skateboards after smacking into it for about 4 hours?
I was upset. To be honest, the words of you and the Jedi hit me to my core. And Pablo Star and I have been talking about a redemption for a while. After he convinced me to stop hitting him.
You do the Tuck Rock? Is that how you say it?
It's supposed to be Takruk. So I'll just quickly change that. Takruk. Takruk. You can call him Tak if that's easier.
Yes, I apologize. I cannot say the whole Wookiee sounds.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Tak.
Takruk is Takruk is already short for his name, so Tak is fine.
I feel so offensive. The equivalent of me being like, my name is Sabrina, and people being like, Sabrina, and then me being like, my name's Sabrina, and then being like,
Yes. So I'll come with you. I'll stay on the ship, but my honor demands that I serve my life debt.
look, Tak, I don't necessarily mind what you do, who you do it for, as long as you harm nobody on the ship that does not deserve to be harmed, and do not, in any way, shape, or form, inconvenience my friends. Those are my very minuscule requirements. Should you wish to do anything after that, that is up to you, and I will not force you to stay here.
Alright. I will stay for now. If I feel like I can
Okay.
better serve you by being off the ship, that is what I will do.
Alright. Just do what you want.
He joins the two guys. Also, I do have actually, before he leaves, I do have a request.
Yep.
As my master,
Ugh.
I would ask one thing. You get me a translation droid? It is hard
I
not to be
shoot
able
him.
to... Well, alright, roll a d20. I'm kidding, it's through the wall. You'd have to come over and indulge this. He says, can you get me a translation device? It is hard not to be understood.
If I could make the sound of exhale, I would. Don't translate that, BLT.
The VLT translates.
I'll look into it.
Thank
I'm
you.
definitely going to add some specs to my gun, to my
Absolutely.
sniper rifle.
What specs do you want to add?
Something to make it either more damage or easier to aim.
Yep. So the main sort of ones in those area, the main modifications in those area is you can trade one attack for damage or one damage for attack. You can do it multiple times, or you can make it easier to crit with.
Okay, I'll do that.
Easy to crit with.
I'll make it easy to crit with. Yeah.
Easy. That modification is about 1,000
How
credits.
much is that?
1,000 credits worth. So I'll just get you to give me a craft roll.
It's a plus. Okay, so it's a plus what to crit range?
+1, and you can do it multiple times.
Plus
All right.
1 to.
What's your? So this is how craft works. You figure out the amount of money the modification would take to make. Then you roll craft. your craft roll, and then you times it by your craft skill. So
Okay. Did I
Joe's
do it?
yeah. So yep.
Or do
So
I still have to wait a bit?
no, it's fine. So what's your craft skill again? Like how much do you have in the skill?
I just rolled. It was a +10. Oh, it's 10, so you can multiply. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I believe it's actually 15. So
What?
so your total craft before you roll the
Oh.
dice. Sorry.
Sorry.
Just
I
bring it
says
up on
here,
screen.
guns 10.
Is it 10? Oh, you've got 10 ranks in it plus your yeah. So it's just 10. So 27 times 10. You get it a quarter done, and it'll require 3 more days to complete the modification.
I have to wait 3 more days?
Yep, you have to roll again 3 more days. It could take like 5. It could take like
Uh,
yeah. You get a quarter of it done today.
so I can't. So okay. Can I test it out and see if it works?
No, that could only be done when it's finished.
Maybe not in
But-
the ship.
The gun still works. It's just that
Oh,
you're building the modification
It'll be
to then
in the
attach
ship,
on.
but it'll be at someone's head. That might stop the blaster thing, but I'll wait 3 days. I don't mind. That's
Yeah, so the gun still works perfectly well. You're just building the modification now.
Mm-hmm. Just checking it out. All good.
Yep. It adds effectively to the end of your sniper rifle. It effectively adds another piece, which has multiple lasers, like focusing and focusing and focusing the beam. Lenses, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Does anyone else want to do some crafting? Because the tour conversation is over.
I need to now go buy stuff to make the
What?
thing. Or can I salvage enough that won't be used for the spider droid from the other?
Yes, you
droids?
absolutely can. As part of the spare parts you have for droids, you can make electronic devices and stuff. Although
Okay.
the communicator is an electronic device, and currently the highest in the party who has craft electronic device is Gemma. So Gemma should be able to make one pretty easily.
After I finish resetting a BL, go out. I'm just gonna let BL charge. Actually, he's been doing a lot of stuff. He needs some time. I'm gonna find Gemma. Gemma, can you hear me over the dove? Gemma,
Skins.
What?
this is actually my Gemma, there you are. Gemma. Ooh. I hide under the table when I see Aaron tied.
I'm on the bar. I'm actually on that bar.
Yeah.
Is it a bar? It's a
Gemma,
couch. Yeah.
I need your help, sister.
Let's talk outside.
Skins.
I follow Gemma and I ask, Gemma, I need your help. I need a translation device for my translation droid that I'm going to make. And then after that, I was thinking of upgrading BL's translation device because right now I don't actually know what he's saying. And that might be an issue.
Yeah, maybe. I roll a dice. We just 19.
Yep, and your score. What's your score in craft electronics devices?
Just the ranks.
Yeah, not the ranks. The total thing before you roll a dice.
6.
All right, so it's 19 times 6, and you're looking to get to 250 credits for a translation device.
I will pay the credits to Gemma because Gemma making it for me.
Yep. So you are 1/3 of the way through making it tonight, just in your spare time. You can also go out and buy one, but that's just how crafting works. The more points you have in it, the faster it gets done, and things that would normally take months can take days.
Cool.
All right. Yes. Yep. So that sort of crafting is being set up. So because it's kind of getting to the end of the day. Anyone else who wants to do any crafting? Can you make me a crafting roll?
I want to start on the outside shell for the droid that Gemma is making for me.
Yep.
Am I making a droid or the translation circuit?
You're making the translation, I'm making the droid, and then we put them together.
Oh, okay. That's good because I can't make a droid.
All right. Roll me a craft droids.
All right, that's pretty nice. I
Yep.
got a 30, and my craft droid is 15.
So 30 times 15. Yeah. The droid. How much? The droid will cost roughly. Which droid are you making right now? Just a mini translation droid, or
for
the tiny
Or-
one you wanted to make before? Yep, you easily make the droid in a couple of hours with your
Perfect.
roll of 450.
I want to make it a duck, a rubber
Okay.
duck
Yep, you make
that cracks open the words.
Alright, you make a metallic
Yeah.
little duck that cracks open the words and has enough space inside for a translation device.
I also want to. Can I ask Jim and add in the word quackity after every time it says a specific word translated?
Yeah.
I
Come on.
want whenever the word, it's gonna be like something really buried, like whenever the word processed wheat.
Yep.
Honor. I feel like he would hate me if I put honor.
Yeah.
My brother,
no.
quackity.
Alright, and
How
Judith,
do we know?
roll to start making your lightsaber shell, because I know you'll have to put crystals in it.
Yeah.
Once you start making it, you can have other people assist. Okay, natural 20 plus your skill of 5.
5. Yep.
Um,
But it was a roll up from, it was 20 and then it rolled to, it was 2 and then it rolled to 20. It's like, oh.
so, yep.
The fourth.
The force, yes.
Yep, so 25 times 5 is 125. Now, to make a full lightsaber is going to cost you roughly 7,000 credits. So you're 1/70th of the way through making it. You may have to get everyone to help you make this one, or get someone else involved.
Yep.
All right. Moving on.
That'd probably be
So a
cheaper.
perfect
Yeah.
20 gets you 1/70th of the way there.
Right.
Well, just a quick question to
Yep.
help out here with Silver's lightsaber.
Yep.
Lightsaber. Now, regardless of who works on it overnight, say if Joe's character worked on it overnight, it wouldn't affect anything, right?
It would.
wouldn't imbue it with any sort of like.
No, it
negative...
wouldn't. It wouldn't make it not Judith's lightsaber anymore. She's the one who designed it. Now there's just a lot of busy work to do.
So now it's just like if you asked Joe real nicely to like arrange the things overnight, he would be arranging them for you, so it would take less time.
Yep. So you can only really make one craft roll a day unless unless you finish something, and then you can make another craft roll and another craft roll and another craft roll as long as you keep finishing stuff.
Yep.
Yep. So I didn't.
Well, you know, we've got a multi-phase emitter that's going to have to be added to it.
Yes, that's worth 3,000 credits as well.
Right.
So yeah, so it's going to be a crazy lightsaber once it's done. But hopefully we can find a way to speed up that process.
Yep.
Yep. Moving. You can spend force points on these craft rolls to make them more.
Right.
Or even you can take your old lightsaber. No, I'm kidding. You can't do that in this circumstance. All right. Yep. So. Yep. So all.
I will need my old lightsaber to go look for the crystals.
Yes. Alright, moving on. Yeah, so it goes to night, a few more people turn up. The stim guy turns up and starts handing out stimulants, but he just hands ones out that makes people more charismatic. He also has the stimulants he has to sell. Effectively, he has 4 different varieties. One that gives you +2 strength for an hour, one that gives you +2 charisma for an hour, and one that gives you the ability to regen 1 vitality every 2 rounds.
Shame, because I'm a droid.
But then you lose it once it wears off. So it's temporary vitality. Yep. And he's like, wow, this is a nice place. The stools are a little uncomfortable though. And yeah. So we come to the end of the night and we go to the beginning of the next day. What do you guys want to do?
I reckon we need to go check out some caves.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. So we're going to go back to Bob and say yes.
No. We can come back after the caves.
Okay, right.
One thing at a time.
I
I only have one processing unit.
So, like, this cave is the cave we need to go in, so you do your Jedi thing, right?
Yeah. Well, you see that this is the weapon, but it needs something to power it. I need the crystals.
No, I get that. There's just lots of caves.
There are lots of caves.
Yeah, so basically, I will let the Force guide me to the correct cave. So looking at the data map, finger over the top.
I don't ask your master?
How's that's going to help with the guiding through the Force? I've got to do this myself. That one.
Are you sure?
Yes. If the master comes
Aw.
with, it's not worth it.
So if your master literally says these are the caves that have crystals,
I've already know that. But there are
Okay.
multiple caves. I've just picked one that I feel has the strongest pull to me.
Yes.
And here I thought you were just picking a random cave that may not have crystals.
No, that's a
I was
ridiculous
like, you
thought.
sure?
I'm sure.
All right, let's go on your
Um,
adventure. Then we'll go on your adventure. Then we'll do something with you, and then we'll go on mine.
All right.
Yes.
What's your adventure?
Gemes and then
We'll
etc.
find out.
All right. So you start making your way through. You'll sort of leave. RU-12 comes with because there'll definitely be combat around. Hear that, Joe?
Not his extra head. Not his extra head. Just are you?
I'm listening. Hello,
All right.
combat. Yeah.
Yes. So they're going to investigate the cave. All right. What else? Yep. So I just need to set something up. So if you guys could just talk to yourselves on the way. For about 3 minutes.
Run.
Yeah. So yeah. Are you want to?
Uh,
Yeah. That head is staying here on the ship. No bringing extra heads on an adventure.
What
I'll
this
leave my
extra head
spare head.
is?
Well,
I
but what
appreciate
if
that.
what if he loses his head? Then he won't have his spare head to put on top.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
He's run that risk. Well, they have run that risk multiple times.
I've done it. I've done it before. I went to a concert and it fell off before, but I found it.
PRT, have you done something to yourself?
What?
Hello.
Does he
Oh,
still look as is he still the same paint color and all that sort of stuff, or did you actually spray paint him?
Spray painted him yet? No, I forgot about
Oh,
that.
okay.
However, I do
No, I
have
think
a custom amount of paints.
Mm.
I think we need to work on a design though. You don't want to just start spraying randomly. You'll just look like you're a cop that's really bad at not looking like a cop.
Yes, I'm not a cop. It's a song by
If
Tom
anything, you're the
Hardy.
opposite.
Yeah, back to the whole like you have two heads. I don't see two heads on. Yeah, I don't. What do you mean two heads? There's no two heads on 1-2.
Well, no. It's still like if he doesn't bring along his other head.
I
What
have
heads?
I have a spare head.
You have a spare, functional, removable brain socket.
Yeah, pretty much, and we have good conversations, and that's why I'm
You
not
have a
here
conversation
enjoying the
with
party.
a separate head. Were you designed with two heads?
No.
Can
Is
I
he?
see your blueprint?
No, it's a bit personal.
Oh.
So does the other head have the same personality?
No. Well, what happened is the guy who created me, the maker, he had
Yeah.
a split personality, and so they between the two personalities they had to make another head with another type of personality, which I dare not bring out just yet.
Right.
Only sometimes do I bring it out.
Thank you for
Wait
that
a minute.
information.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever been to a gay droid bar?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Was that you?
Who hasn't?
You don't strike me as a gay droid bar raver.
What does a gay bar droid raver look like?
Like,
Not
have
from
you been
this
to one of these?
anyway.
You've been to one of these places, have you, QT?
No, actually. I have no legs to stand on. I'm just saying that the first time I met this guy, he was a slight bit different. And I'm chalking it up to, did I meet the other guy? Or is it, I'm very confused. Excuse me for being confused.
You're often
You're
very
welcome.
You are
confused, Saber.
excused.
You're welcome.
There's nothing
But-
I haven't done. I've done everything.
Yeah, I don't leave H1D3 on the ship. I don't think we need him if we've got, the other mini droids coming because,
Well, H1D3
I'm
can
good
just.
at killing, but my sexual performance is average.
I met first. You hopped in the limo with no windows.
Sometimes.
What? That was an
On
answer!
On Wednesdays.
That was how you guys first met in the limo van with no windows.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My character is just like, did I meet 1-2 or did I meet 1-2's separate personality? And is trying to ask about it by asking if you were the one at the gay bar.
On Wednesdays.
Okay.
I want to take you to
About
You might
quarter
as
past
well
4.
take the small HD thing. Because,
But,
Take your-
like,
but
they don't weigh much.
I don't. But I don't want to lose him.
What's he gonna do? Jump out? Hide?
He
Yeah,
normally
that's his name.
you can decide not to take him with you, but he normally sits there completely safe inside your bag.
Just
Yeah,
say
it's
it, but
just in a handbag.
you should
A
probably
canvas
reset
bag.
all your droids. They're starting to get a little bit sassy. Not that any of you know binary. Is it binary? Is that how we talk to each other? I've forgotten my own language.
It's known as droid, but it is based on binary. All right.
Yeah. They're starting to talk different types of droid, if you know what I mean.
I'm starting to.
I have to say that maybe it's religion that they've caught, and look, I just don't want to get between the droid and their religious experience.
Circle back to Silver. Silver, was that a threat?
About
I
what?
forgot what you've said, but it felt like a threat.
No, there was no threat implied because I've totally forgotten what I said as well.
Same. We should go back, rewind. Somebody
All
clip
right.
that. That was a threat.
If you guys are going to potentially dangerous cave, Joe, are you going to bring Yes I Am and Squeak?
Yeah,
I don't
cool.
think Squeak isn't really needed, but
I'll bring them both. I'm easy.
Cool.
I'm not.
We know.
All right. So you've been making your way while having this conversation across Dantooine. It's a bit of a distance, but there are speeders and things available if you wanted to hire one. Otherwise, it might take you all day to sort of get there.
all right. How much is it for the speeders?
A couple hundred credits a day, but you do need to leave a 2,000 credit 2,000 credit deposit, which will be returned when you bring it back.
How much is a speeder?
About 5,000 credits.
Can't afford that.
It would be the
None
sort
of us can now before the crafting we're doing.
Yeah. So
Well, I can use my force abilities to move a little bit faster and
I'm
for
just
longer.
going to
But
hire a speeder.
yeah,
What's the problem?
well, having a
That's
speeder
the
might be nice
2,000
as
that
well.
we have to leave.
All right, you leave the 2,000. You take the speeder, and you're flying. You're flying there. There are some skyracks that you sort of meet on the way, but you're far too fast for them to sort of have a chance to attack you. You eventually come to a series of spooky, foul-smelling caves that have a definite connection to the Force. However, the side of which exactly, letting your senses take over. You guide yourself to the middle of 3. And the party slowly goes in.
Why are we doing this again?
Oh yeah, we're doing it again. We're diving straight in.
No, why are we doing this with you again? Like at all? This
So
place
that we
is
get stronger
smelly.
and then we can go look for your uncle.
Yeah, but
Do it for
your
adventure.
quest. This is there it is.
Oh, that's
Hey,
not
look,
it.
if you want to say
A different map.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not.
Pay no attention to the sheer amount of teeth you saw.
Map. Yeah.
You signed
Pay
yourself.
attention to the Sarlacc in the corner.
You haven't moved us yet.
Not.
Yeah, we're not there.
All right.
Right.
Find
That I can
yourselves in the
understand.
entrance to a cave. As you have seen massive mushrooms and different foliage that has been blown into the cave and has been slowly sort of molding away. It's not unpleasant. It's not a mold that seems to be toxic to anything. It's just a sort of light, natural cycle. So the cave is dark, but the mushrooms give off a small. What does the party do?
The light side of the Force is pretty.
How do I find out if I can see in the dark? I didn't think to ask this.
You have a. You don't have low light
BL
vision
can
or anything
see.
built in, but he does.
Yeah, okay. I gotta do
The red lights come on at the top.
I
You're
forgot about
seeing-
the Mandalorian helmet I'm gonna take apart.
That's
All
okay.
right.
All right.
Well, off you go.
She can
By that I mean
choose-
I'll be behind.
fast seeing to see whether or not to go left or right
All right.
Why didn't
once
Give me
we come
fast
into
save.
the thing.
or should I say Barat?
With a 19, you know that where you need to go is roughly in the top left-hand corner of the map that you can see.
Right.
I feel an overwhelming pull of the force coming from 2 different locations. Top
Right.
left. The rest of them are dead. The rest of them are dead ends. You see flashes of
Okay.
different ends. Also, you see for a second your Jesus.
Oh, because we got Rat with us. Yeah.
Oh, do you? Did you bring Rat?
Actually, no. This would probably be the. No.
What?
Yes, I am bringing her. That's right.
All right,
Because we
I'll-
need
Your
her
master
for
said
the
to
touch
bring her.
sense sort of thing. She's there. That's fine.
Yep.
Not even a princess yet. That seems a bit harsh.
No, but it's
Hey, Rat,
she
can you
has
stay back
skills.
here a little bit?
Until you know
Yeah.
things are safe.
You know, we
Great.
need to teach
We'll
the
check
two
up ahead.
rats
We
of the
just want to make
party.
things are safe. And here, hold this.
Squeak
What did you
and
give
Rat.
her?
What do you give Rat?
Sniper
He's-
rifle, obviously.
What'd you give Rat, Joe?
Attacking.
Oh, right. Sorry.
We're agog. We're all agog.
Anyway. Oh.
Nothing. Nothing. Just something to hold for a while, just to check out.
She has a skill
To make her feel safe. So
Oh,
that
as-
little beeping that will bring you good luck.
The moment she touches the thermal detonator, she notices using the
What
force.
thermal detonator? I didn't say thermal detonator.
No,
The
but
moment-
she knows.
Yeah, the
She
moment she
knows.
touches it, she gets a strong feeling from the force. This is something of war. This is something of danger. This is something of explosives. She saw the minimum wage slaves used to create it. Although the more she looks,
But how do I know this?
You
What
don't.
reaction
you
do I
don't.
get from her?
She just looks a bit scared and holds it and is really careful not to press the button on top that's slowly beeping.
If you feel scared, just press that button.
And throw it.
We'll be
Do
back
not keep
soon.
it.
No, she's coming with us.
And throw it.
No. Right? A rat?
Give it
What
back
was
to him.
that?
Just give it back.
Yes.
All right.
Why don't you come up and be up here with me, I think.
Okay.
Front, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
not good
behind. Sorry, come back down to here with me because. Are you one too?
Oh,
We
don't
need
worry.
to
Silver
go.
will look after you. Here, give me that back. I
Yeah.
might need more luck than you right now.
Yeah, I'll look after Rat.
Thanks.
You guys just do your thing, because you guys suck at parenting.
We need to
You
go
brought her here.
left. We need to go left.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, right,
I think
Shit.
we're really good at parenting.
All right. So the just continuing my thought. At the very
Yeah.
end, you you see that there are 2 paths, and you get a flash. There is a giant crystal glowing with many different colors as occasional crystals fall off. But immediately behind, there is another path, a darker path, one that is slowly poisoning the planet. But
God,
that's to deal with
you
later.
Yeah.
Alright.
I go towards
how
the
do we know
light.
this?
That
This
no,
planet.
Silva made a force far-seeking roll, so only Judith knows this.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so, like, I'll get a shiver. I'll have a shiver when I feel about the dark one, and I'm sure Rat does as well. But if she touched me or anything, but I need to go towards the light. I
Alright.
understand. I need to go towards the light.
In
you
the
certainly do.
barely lit cave, you'll sort of see that there's multiple directions. As you go past the mushrooms, they sort of burst with a
Popping
puff.
sound?
Yeah, like they sort of push out a bunch of misty sort of spores, which once again don't appear to be particularly evil or toxic.
Mhm.
They just
Linger.
they just puff. They seem to be proximity based, and they seem to be. This is the way they spread as an organism.
I don't want it spreading in my lungs. Spore's not good for human lungs.
All right.
Definitely.
How do you move forward?
Well, I'm going right.
All right. So just give me a little ping on the screen as the exact direction you want to go.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
You
Excuse
said
me.
right, right?
Yes, I said right. Yeah,
Alright.
up this way.
Start to move this way as the party follows precautiously behind you, and Rat stays very close.
Right. Why aren't you pinging?
Ping and hold
Sorry.
left, but you have to be on
Oh,
select
there we
move.
go.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Left click hold.
So up to here.
Yes. I've changed it so everyone can control Rat now.
Okay.
Excellent.
Alright. Right, which direction now?
Straight ahead, I think.
Absolutely. So there's a
Yeah.
You mean just here? Alright.
Yeah.
And
So for me, that's sort of straight.
once again, as you sort of pass
Yeah.
the left, using the force to guide you, you activate the spores again. Everyone else gives them a wide berth.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Well, it's not going to affect the bots unless they get caught up in their pieces or something like that, and then taken around and
Starts
left on
sprouting.
the ship.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
as
Can
you,
I, like,
Yeah.
can you like what, sorry?
check the spores? I
Absolutely.
don't want them to damage like anyone.
Right.
No. No
You
damage.
don't have a knowledge of different spores or anything, so I'll just get you to give me a search check.
Okay. Search for damage.
Search for spores.
Oh,
You
that
notice
would have been a 17.
you notice there are spores on you, and you notice that that they spread. They don't appear to go very deep. It's not like there are spores suddenly growing inside BLT's internal workings, and definitely none have reached you inside the cockpit, inside BLT's cockpit. There just appear to be a fine layout on everyone else's clothing and outsides.
There.
All right. We're losing light. I take it it's getting darker in here.
Yeah, the further
I
you get in,
think.
the darker you go. If you can,
Yep,
if you light your lightsaber, you can use a torch
Saber.
if you want. Yeah,
Yep.
you
That's
light
what I
your
was going to do.
lightsaber, and an orange light seems to emanate before you, so that the party can see you. As it touches the spores in the air, it lightly burns them. Like, but
Mhm.
they don't seem to they just exactly where you put it, like burning dust particles in the air.
Yep.
As you continue to go further in, you notice that through the walls feel organisms sort of all around. Some of them aggressive, some of them more passive.
Oh.
I feel that all the time.
Yeah, the what the force is. It's a living thing.
Yeah. All right. Bringing the
Glory.
party. Sorry, cutie. Bringing the party up. You notice three paths. One to your left. That goes off. That path wasn't in your vision of
That
where to
one up
go.
there. Yep.
So this one down here, and then the two
Oh,
paths you
okay.
need to go through, either here.
Mhm. Right. So those ones are where the dark sort of eminence was coming from.
No, the dark eminence is further up ahead.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, wait a minute. How much is they? I've got to keep an eye on how much
All right.
abilities points I've used.
Someone
I was
give
thinking
me.
of doing-
Someone roll me a D100, and
Cool.
can someone else give me for the entire party? If 3.
I rolled first.
All right, 50.
Up to you which one you take.
I'll take 50. Notice that as you all sort of get deeper into the cave, a noise starts to get sort of louder and louder, chittering and flapping of wings.
Oh, those are the bird things that we're outside and we said hello to.
Yes.
Ooh, the racks.
Yes.
Ricks.
Racks.
Racks?
RACKS. A rack
Right.
of racks.
Like a flying
was in-
wooden fixture.
Yeah.
With teeth.
I'm just imagining him flying dish rack.
Nice.
So it's gotten to the point. Which of the two paths forward do you choose?
Actually, I'm going to bring Rat forward for this.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
First test as apprentice.
Yes.
She's not even an apprentice. So
Uh,
cool.
She is now, isn't she?
No. She
Can't
can't be.
be
She
until-
can't be an apprentice until Judith is a Jedi
No.
Knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a. Well. Yeah. I'm just a guide at the moment.
That's-
Rat, I want you to. I'll place a hand on a wall that I suppose leading up this way. And I want to see, can you feel warmth from it
Can you feel it? Can you feel
coming
it?
from that direction?
Can you feel it?
I feel warmth. She makes a roll. I feel
Mhm.
warmth coming from all around, but I feel something
Ah.
strange that I haven't dealt with before, coming from the right, and a darker feeling coming from the left. They both appear to go
well,
to the same location, but there is much
I
more.
would-
There is much more life coming from the right, and there is a significant lack of it coming from the left.
Right. The cute
Left.
thing is, technically, if we go to the left, we won't come across life forms, and so we'll get there quicker. But if we don't want to go that way because it could corrupt. We're going to the right.
Okay, you guys move forward to the right. Where you carefully taking the higher route rather than the lowest route. As you move on further and further down this corridor, you notice that the lower path eventually becomes an underground river, whereas the higher path goes to the right.
Oh, right.
To the middle.
Yeah.
The lower path to the left immediately becomes a river, whereas the higher path gets thinner and thinner. You get
Right.
to the point where you have to go back facing the wall, a foot at a time, with arms out to keep balance. Except Cutie Pie, whereas this is about a normal-sized walkway for the first time,
Mhm.
and feels very right for Cutie Pie at least.
Right.
I mean, I'm in BL, so I'm just appreciating the architectural, deliberate usage of.
Does Rat have to balance as well?
Yes.
Yeah, but she's strong in
Knew
the
it.
force. So. What?
Another
you knew
child
what?
that had to bring balance to the force.
Well played. Right. You move further and further until you come to a beautiful crystalline structure.
Right.
Games, crystals. Sorry, I
get
just
a
need
feedback clip.
I just need a minute to bring up the next map.
Yep.
Yep. So I'll get you guys
It's
to make your way through the cave a bit further.
Making my
While
way down. Okay.
So we're going
So,
further this way.
mind to tell us where we're actually going here for sensitive ones?
Yeah,
Well,
can we get out soon?
soon. Soon we'll be at where I need to be to find the crystal I need.
You realize you brought us into a cave when that way's warm. I think I see a crystal. Walked us through darkness, and we had to go through spores, and now we're on a very narrow ledge. And you're just like, it's warm that way. I'm very confused. Can you have any more information?
They're
This is all
Jedi.
you have.
Yes. They're Jedi. They're weirdos.
I can see why the other apprentices do this by themselves. Oops, sorry, that came
You
out too loud.
invited us. You invited us. We can
I am
leave.
grateful to have friends with me on my journey.
Yeah.
You see, not
And
cool.
who knows, you might find some things that might be useful to you.
What,
Like,
spores?
And I'm sure we can find a good oil. When we get back to the ship, we can put you through a complete oil bath that should kill off any spores.
Have
but-
oil bath? Oh,
I'm sure we could
Thank
create
the
one.
maker. This oil bath is going to feel so good.
We'll get one. And a
keep brought this
spa
extra
for
bed.
me.
Mm.
Our party room totally needs a human spa and a
Gosh,
oil bath.
yes.
And oil.
Up the prices of the drinks and let's get a spa with bubbles. I will make electronic rubber ducks that serve drinks. This sounds like a massive intake of ink.
I don't think this ship is going to be able to get off the ground once they're finished with
Can
it.
you all make me a as you're
That's the
talking?
idea.
Can I all get you to make me a
Woo-hoo-hoo!
as it gets thinner and thinner? Can I all ask you to make me a balance check one by one?
Dexterity?
I'm on
Oh, balance.
Bell's back.
Oh
If I
yeah,
don't
so
roll
Gemma
it, then
asked
I'm
if
okay.
How is my
BL
balance
should...
3 and I've got a dex of 17? Oh well.
You might be a lot better not being on BL's back. He is useless when it comes to anything balance-wise. You sure you want to commit to that bit?
What do you want me to do? A dex check?
No,
Balance check,
Balance.
which is, I believe, based on balance. So it's just a skill.
Dex.
Then we
Oh,
can
right. That's
share.
actually a thing. Yeah, I see.
We'll assist each other. That's what we'll do. Lean
We got 7 and 8.
together.
Me and Gemma not doing so good.
IE12 is way up there. Do you want
What did I
Rat
get?
to
I
go
didn't
on
actually.
my... you got a 25.
25.
I think you got it at 20. It's green.
What do you want me to roll for Rat?
Rat rolls herself.
Yep.
Yep. Rat gives does a roll of 17. She's
Oh,
fine.
thing.
She's small.
Yes, it's
There's
fine.
more room for her to balance. And considering she's actually been effectively almost doing parkour to get around Nashida, she's very good at jumping and balance. Exactly.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, it's taking a bit longer to find, but the cabin is very long as you keep sneaking down further and further.
Yep.
It's here, but I need to find it in a res.
So is there any consequences to me and Gemma who got 7 and 8?
No, you just needed 5 or higher. If you had if you had gotten less than that, a party member would have had to try to catch you at the expense of their own balance, which could have led to a chain reaction of you falling into the dark, murky water.
It's called friendship.
Yeah.
Yes. It's called
Oh,
family.
Yeah.
We're family now.
We're in the
Family.
sacred bonds of murky water. And we're now officially fam. I get the water and I splash it on your face. Family!
I don't
Well,
want to feel
we
your
didn't fall in. That's a good thing.
Well, guess we can't be family then. I can't mark you with murky water.
We could do it later.
Alright, you go further and further in, and the final room you see is a beautiful room with clear flowing water. It has crystals everywhere and a strange snake-like pattern on the floor. At the end, it seems to have several different exits going in each direction, but one of them, behind the main group of crystals to the top left corner, which you guys can't see because I wasn't able to find it in time.
Yep.
In a huge amount of crystals sitting on the floor, some of which glowing, some of which not, and a dark, serious feeling coming from behind as the pattern floor starts to turn darker, redder, more red.
Oh god.
As you make your way into the cave. Next week will be a full-on dungeon with combat and traps and so on. You have completed the first part of this, navigating the maze of different tunnels.
Right.
We have completed the tutorial.
Dun, dun,
Now we've
dun.
completed the tutorial.
Yeah, so no, this isn't the tutorial. This challenge was the maze. There was a lot of dead ends, but through the use of the Force, you were able to navigate them successfully.
Oh, good.
Right.
It just felt like we were walking through tunnels to us. But,
Yeah.
I'm glad there was
It was very intense for the Force users in the room.
Dude, it's just like warmth that way. And we're like, what?
What?
Oh yes, that's all I said. She said there's warmth that way,
Oh.
and I said yes, so we go that way.
The Simon Edward says friendship, which could either be friendship or
It is.
note on my name.
Both.
All right. Do we want to end it there? I know not a lot seemed
Yeah.
to really happen, but you guys sort of got a better idea of what was going on and more adventure
Yeah,
hooks.
and we spent a lot of
I had
time
fun.
doing the
Thank you,
shopping
Freddie.
and that.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right. Sorry we started so late.
E. It was fun though. I do enjoy chatting with you guys as characters. I really enjoy being evil little bunny that is trying his best.
I like plotting the death of Rat and seeing how I completely fail all the time is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's a
Thank you
strange
very much.
comic Home Alone film behind our game where he sets up all these things to kill Rat, and Rat's just walking around it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
because she's very
Mean-
strong in this as a force.
it's like that Mr. Bean movie, but when he was a spy, whatever that one was.
Johnny English or the
Yeah,
second?
Johnny English.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
like Johnny English.
Meanwhile, you just have meanwhile, you just have Kevin going into almost all the traps and getting panicky because he's lived Home Alone.
Oh yeah, he was Home Alone.
He needs to
Traps!
download some sort of therapist program for him.
Yeah, he's a bit traumatized. He's also
I'm working on it, but it'll take another 3 days.
Yeah. Also, Kevin is starting to act a bit weirder.
Uh-huh.
Getting more personality.
Yes. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll stop our D&D game here for now, and we'll almost definitely stop the stream unless anyone wants to stick around for a little bit and stream something else. Anyway, thank you all. I've been Freddie, and I've been your GM for today.
Been Brina, the ever-pressing, never given up bunny bot.
I've been Laura playing Gemma, who's going to negotiate all of our bounties from now on. All of
I'm
them.
Judith, and I was Silva, the soon-to-be not Padawan.
And I am Joe, who plays a split personality droid who is blue and is called RU12. Bye-bye.
All right, yeah. So we'll end the stream here. Yeah. Bye, guys.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Ciao.